Welcome back, coin collectors and enthusiasts. Today we're diving into the world of Canadian currency with a special focus on a particular 10-cent coin from 2007. If you have one of these in your collection, or even just tucked away in your pocket change, you could be sitting on something of substantial value today. Stick around to find out why this small coin could bring in big money on the market. So, what's so special about the 207.10 coin? For those unfamiliar, this coin is part of Canada's long-standing tradition of minting dimes, and it features the iconic blue nose schooner on the reverse, a symbol of Canadian pride in maritime history. The obverse shows the effigy of Queen Elizabeth II, a familiar image on most modern Canadian coins. But, just like with any collectible, the condition of the coin plays a massive role in its value. A coin that is well preserved, with sharp details and minimal wear, is considered to be in good condition or better, and that's what collectors are looking for. So, if you've got a 2007 dime that's shiny and crisp, you might be looking at more than just pocket change. Now, what determines the market value of this coin today? There are several factors. The most important are its condition, its rarity, and the demand from collectors. As of today, the 207.10 coin is considered rare, but it can still fetch a good price if it's in exceptional condition. In general, a regular 207.10 coin in average circulation condition will be worth just its face value, 10 cents. However, a coin in near mint or mint condition could sell for much more. On the open market, collectors have been willing to pay between $4,000 for a coin in excellent condition. If you happen to find a coin with no signs of wear, a bright finish, and well-preserved details, you might be looking at a coin worth or more, depending on the buyer and market conditions. But what if your 207.1077 coin is an error coin? Now, this is where things get interesting. Error coins, like those with misprints, incorrect designs, or struck on wrong planchets, can sometimes fetch far higher prices, while there are widely recognized error coins from the 2007 series. You might want to double-check your collection just in case you've stumbled upon something rare and valuable. How can you tell if your 207.10 coin is worth more than just a dime? First, check for signs of wear and tear. Coins with a lot of scratches, fading, or dullness would be as valuable. Next, check the overall sharpness of the design. Coins with crisp lines, a shiny finish, and corrosion are much more desirable. If you have a coin that looks almost brand new, you might have a keeper on your hands. So, once you've identified a potentially valuable coin, where can you sell it? The most popular places are online auction sites like eBay, as well as specialized coin dealers and numismatic shops. Some collectors even trade in online forums or social media groups dedicated to Canadian coins. Just remember, the condition and rarity will ultimately determine the price a buyer is willing to pay. Scene shows a coin collection in a safe, with a person carefully placing the 207.1000 coin into a protective capsule. Should you hold on to your 207.10 coin, hoping it will increase in value over time? Well, that depends. Coins that are in exceptional condition or are rare enough to stand out in the market could appreciate in value as time passes. However, with the large circulation of these coins, they may not skyrocket in price anytime soon. Still, if you enjoy collecting and believe that small coins tell big stories, then keeping it in your collection could be worth it, regardless of its market value. So there you have it. While the 2007 Canadian 10-cent coin may be a rare treasure, a well-preserved specimen could still bring in a surprising amount of cash today. Whether you're just starting your coin collection or looking to sell a coin you've had for years, it's always worth checking the condition and market trends. Next up, 10-cent coin from Canada, minted in 2008, and it's in extra good condition, then you might just be sitting on a valuable treasure. So, if you want to know the surprising market value of this coin today, stick around, because this video is packed with important information that could boost your collection's worth. The Canadian 10-cent coin from 2008, often referred to as the dime, features an iconic design that's familiar to many collectors. On the obverse, we have the portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by artist Susanna Blunt. And on the reverse, there's the famous Blue Nose schooner, one of Canada's most treasured symbols, which has been featured on the 10-cent coin since 1937. Minted in copper nickel, this dime weighs 2.7 grams and has a diameter of 18.3 millimeters. It was issued as part of Canada's regular coinage and was circulated widely. Let's talk about what makes the 2008 version in extra good condition so special. Before we dive into its value, let's define extra good condition. When we talk about a coin being in extra good or extra fine condition, we're referring to how well it's been preserved over time. You can tell a coin is in extra good condition if it has sharp details, minimal wear, and no major damage, such as scratches or discoloration. In extra good condition, the details of the Blue Nose schooner and the Queen's portrait are clear and crisp, and you won't see signs of heavy circulation, like faded numbers or worn edges. Now that we know what we mean by extra good, let's talk about the value of the 2008 Canadian 10-cent coin. Here's the exciting part. While a regular circulated 10-cent coin from 2008 might be worth only its face value of 10 cents, coins that are in extra good condition can fetch much more in the market. Currently, on the collector's market, a 2008 Canadian 10-cent coin in extra good condition can be worth anywhere between $5,000, depending on the demand and the specific grade of the coin. But that's not all. If your coin is in near mint or uncirculated condition, the value can be even higher. On rare occasions, especially if the coin is part of a limited run or has a special characteristic like a misstrike, the value can go up even more. Some collectors are willing to pay premium prices for coins in exceptional condition. So, what are the factors that affect the value of a 2008 Canadian dime in extra good condition? Let's break it down. This is the most important factor. Coins in mint or extra good condition will always have more value. Look for coins that have major imperfections. While most 208.10 coins are not rare, certain mint errors or a limited mintage could make a coin more valuable. The demand for Canadian dimes varies, so sometimes you might see a surge in prices based on market interest. Of course, there are always fluctuations in the market, but coins in extra good condition will always be in demand from collectors. So, where can you sell or buy these valuable 2008 Canadian dimes? Well, there are several places you can look. You can check online marketplaces like eBay, where many collectors actively trade in auction coins. Coin shows and dealer shops are also great places to find buyers who are looking for high-quality Canadian dimes. Always be sure to research the market before buying or selling. And if you're unsure about your coin's value, it's always a good idea to consult with a professional coin grader or numismatist. Now, if you've got a 2008 Canadian 10-cent coin in extra good condition, you're going to want to take care of it properly to preserve its value. Keep your coin in a protective case, such as a coin holder or capsule, to prevent any further wear. Avoid handling it too much and always store it in a cool, dry place to protect it from humidity or environmental damage. So, if you've got a 2008 Canadian 10-cent coin sitting in your collection, it might be worth more than you think. Extra good condition coins are valuable, and with a little care, you can help ensure they stay that way. Next up, the 1982 Canada 25-cent coin in extra fine condition. You're in for a treat. This coin has been gaining significant attention in the numismatic world, and in this video, we're going to explore why it's worth so much today. Whether you're an experienced collector or just starting out, understanding the value of your coins is a crucial part of the hobby. So, let's take a deep dive into what makes the 1, 9, 8, 2, 2, 5-cent coins so special and why it might be worth a lot more than you think. The Canada 25-cent coin, also known as the quarter, is part of Canada's regular coinage. But what sets the 1982 version apart? It's a piece of Canadian history, minted in that specific year, and it features the iconic blue nose schooner on the reverse side. Designed by Canadian artist Emmanuel Hahn, the blue nose schooner has been part of the Canadian quarter since 1937, but it was in 1982 that the Royal Canadian Mint issued a significant number of these coins, and it was the year they began being produced in a specific composition that collectors are now very interested in. Now, let's talk about condition. The value of a coin is just about the year it was minted, but also about how well it's been preserved. Coins are graded based on their condition, and in the numismatic world, we use terms like good, fine, extra fine, and uncirculated. Extra fine, or F, is a high grade that indicates the coin shows minimal wear. On a 19822 5-cent coin, the details of the blue nose schooner should be sharp, with only slight wear on the high points, and the coin should still have a nice luster. If your 1982 Canada 25-cent coin is in extra fine condition, you're in luck. So, what's the big deal with the 1982 Canada 25-cent coin in extra fine condition? In the past few years, coin collectors and investors have started to recognize the value of coins from specific years and in excellent conditions. According to recent market trends, a 1982 Canada 25-cent coin in extra fine condition can be worth anywhere from $4,000, depending on the exact condition and demand at the time. This value is especially true for coins with high mintages and significant historical appeal, like this one. But that's not all. If your 19822 5-cent coin is graded higher, say in uncirculated condition, the value could be much higher, up to $5,000 or more. That's a significant increase compared to its face value. Now, why is the 1982 Canada 25-cent coin increasing in value? One reason is simple: rarity and demand. While the coin itself might be extremely rare in terms of mintage, coins from the 1980s are becoming harder to find in top condition. As more collectors seek out pristine examples, coins that were once considered common are now starting to show their true worth. Moreover, coins from this era are also being sought after because they represent an era of Canadian history. Collectors are especially interested in coins that showcase Canadian heritage, like the blue nose schooner. This adds a level of historical and cultural significance to the coin beyond its basic value. Of course, if you have one of these valuable 1982 quarters in extra fine condition, you'll want to take care of it. Here are some tips on how to preserve your coin and ensure its value doesn't diminish. Handle with care. Always hold your coins by the edges to avoid leaving fingerprints. Store in a protective case. Use acid-free holders or capsules to prevent damage from the environment. Keep away from extreme temperatures. High heat and humidity can cause deterioration. Regularly check for signs of wear. Make sure your coin maintains its sharp features and luster. If you're looking to sell or buy a 1982 Canada 25-cent coin, there are several places to consider. Local coin shops, online auctions, and websites like eBay are all great places to look for buyers and sellers. Make sure to check recent auction prices to get a sense of the market trends. Just remember, the condition of the coin plays a huge role in determining the final price. If you're selling, be honest about the coin's condition and get it professionally graded if you think it could be worth more. So there you have it. The 1982 Canada 25-cent coin in extra fine condition is definitely worth more than its face value. Whether you're a collector looking to expand your collection or someone who has a few of these coins lying around, now you know they could be worth quite a bit more. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up, subscribe for more content, and let us know in the comments if you've ever come across a 1982 Canada 25-cent coin in extra fine condition. Next up, the Canadian 25-cent coin from 1978. And believe me, it's a lot more valuable than you might think, especially if you find one in extra good condition. Stick around as we break down why this 25-cent coin has become such a sought-after collector's item and how much it's worth today if you find one in excellent or even extra good condition. All right, let's start by looking at the history of the Canadian 25-cent coin from 1978. To set the stage, Canada has a rich history when it comes to coinage, and the quarter, or 25-cent coin, has always been a staple in Canadian currency. But what made the 1978 version so special? Cut to a zoomed-in shot of a 1978 Canadian quarter, with a graphic overlay showing the date and mint mark of the coin. The design of the 1978 quarter features the famous blue nose schooner on the reverse side, which is one of Canada's most iconic symbols. The blue nose was a fishing and racing schooner that represented Canada's maritime heritage, and it was used on the 25-cent coin from 1935 all the way through 1989. The reverse design on this 1978 quarter is a beautiful reminder of Canada's shipbuilding and seafaring history. On the obverse side, you'll find the familiar image of Queen Elizabeth II, which has been on Canadian coins since the Queen ascended the throne in 1952. The 1978 quarter is part of a larger series of coins that circulated throughout Canada during the late 20th century. So, what makes the 1978 Canadian 25-cent coin stand out from other quarters in terms of value? Well, there are a couple of key factors here: condition, rarity, and demand from collectors. The 1978 quarter was minted in large quantities, so it's rare by itself, but when you start looking at coins that have been well preserved over the years, particularly those in extra good condition, that's where the value starts to rise. By extra good condition, I mean a coin that has minimal wear and tear, with sharp details, a nice shine, and clear features. These are coins that have been carefully handled and subject to excessive circulation or damage. The more pristine the coin, the higher the value. Coins in extra good condition are typically considered to be an almost uncirculated grade. These can command premium prices at coin auctions and through dealers. In fact, the value of a 1978 Canadian quarter in extra good condition can range from $4,000 to even higher, depending on the exact quality and current market demand. So now let's talk numbers. How much is a 1978 Canadian quarter actually worth in today's market? Well, this depends on several factors, like the coin's grade, any potential errors, and where you're selling it. On average, you can expect to pay anywhere from $5,000 a 1978 quarter in good to extra good condition. If you're looking for a coin that's nearly perfect, you could be looking at $6,000 or more for a specimen in near mint or uncirculated condition. Coins that are graded as proof, meaning they were specially struck for collectors, can go even higher, with prices sometimes reaching upwards of $7,000 or more. Cut to a list of potential platforms for selling coins: local coin shops, online auctions, dealers, and specialized forums. First, you could take it to a local coin shop where they'll be able to evaluate it and make an offer based on its condition and rarity. Just remember, they'll likely offer you a bit more than market value because they need to make a profit too. Online auction sites like eBay are another great option, where you can auction your coin off to the highest bidder. This gives you the potential to get a better price, especially if your coin is in exceptional condition or has a rare feature. And of course, specialized dealers and coin forums can also be a good place to sell, as they connect you with collectors who are specifically looking for Canadian coins. First, always handle your coins with care. Use cotton gloves to avoid getting oils or dirt from your fingers on the surface. And make sure to store your coins in a safe place, like a protective holder or a coin album, to preserve their condition. Next up, the 1975 US 1-cent coin. You might be surprised to learn that this seemingly ordinary penny can hold significant value in today's market, especially in fine condition. So, let's get started. First, let's take a quick look at the historical context. The 1975 penny was minted during a time when the United States was experiencing economic challenges, including high inflation. The penny features the iconic design of Abraham Lincoln on the obverse and the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse, a design that has remained largely unchanged since 1909. In 1975, the U.S. Mint produced two main varieties of the penny, the regular mint mark from the San Francisco Mint and the mint mark from the Denver Mint. Approximately 4.2 billion pennies were minted that year. However, all of these coins are created equal. Today, collectors are particularly interested in finding well-preserved examples. Coin condition is everything in numismatics. The term fine condition typically refers to a coin that shows some wear but still retains most of its details. In the case of the 1975 penny, a coin in fine condition will have clear designs and only light wear on the highest points. Coins in this condition are much more desirable to collectors and can command a higher price. Let's get to the exciting part, the value. As of now, a 1975 penny in fine condition can be worth anywhere from $5,000, depending on the demand and the specific market conditions. If you have a particularly well-preserved penny, it could even fetch a higher price at auction. For example, uncirculated coins can see values soar into the $6,000 range or more. If you're wondering whether your 1975 penny is worth any, here are a few tips. First, examine the coin under good lighting. Look for wear on the edges and details. Next, consider using a magnifying glass or loupe to get a closer look at the coin's surface. If you think you have a valuable penny, it might be worth having it professionally graded by a numismatic expert. Collector demand for the 1975 penny is influenced by several factors, including its historical significance, the high number of coins in fine condition, and its appeal to both casual and serious collectors. Many people enjoy building collections based around specific years or themes, making the 1975 penny a popular choice. If you're looking to buy or sell a 1975 penny, consider checking online marketplaces like eBay or visiting local coin shops. Just remember to research prices and verify the seller's reputation to ensure you're making a good investment. Thanks for joining me today as we explored the value of the 1975 US 1-cent coin in fine condition. Remember, the world of coin collecting is only about the money. It's about the stories and history behind each piece. Next up, the 2005 USA 1-cent coin, or as most of us know it, the penny. You might be surprised to learn just how much these little coins can be worth, especially if you have one in good condition. So, let's get started. First, let's take a quick look at the history of the penny. The penny has been a part of American currency since 1793. Over the years, it has undergone several design changes, but the one we're focusing on today is from 2005. In that year, the U.S. Mint produced a special design to celebrate the 200th anniversary of the birth of President Abraham Lincoln. In 2005, there were two different designs for the penny. The first design features the traditional image of Lincoln, which has been used since 1909. The second design, known as the birthplace design, depicts a log cabin representing Lincoln's humble beginnings in Hodgenville, Kentucky. This unique design makes the 2005 penny quite collectible. Now, you may be wondering, what makes the 2005 penny so special? Well, several factors contribute to its rarity and demand in the market today. The U.S. Mint produced a limited number of these pennies, especially the birthplace design, which adds to their rarity. While millions were made, certain mint marks, like the from the Denver Mint, are scarcer than others. The condition of a coin plays a massive role in its value. Coins that are uncirculated or in good condition, meaning they show minimal wear and tear, are highly sought after by collectors. A 2005 penny that looks brand new can be worth significantly more than one that has been heavily circulated. If you have a 2005 penny that's been in circulation, it might only be worth its face value of 1 cent. However, if your penny is in good condition, you could see values ranging from 10 to 50 cents, depending on demand and specific mint marks. For uncirculated coins, the value skyrockets. Depending on the specific type and demand, These can fetch anywhere from $4,000 or even more for exceptional examples. Now that you know what to look for, how can you determine the value of your 2005 penny? Here are some tips. In conclusion, the 2005 1-cent coin may seem like just another penny, but its unique designs and the potential for high market value make it a fascinating topic for collectors. If you have any 2005 pennies lying around, it might be worth your time to check their condition and see if you have a hidden treasure. Thanks for watching. If you found this video informative, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more content on coins and collecting. Next up, Australia 20-cent coin from 2001. A piece of history that could be worth a lot more than you think today. Stick around as we explore why this seemingly common coin is making waves in the collector's market. The Australian 20-cent coin was first introduced in 1966 and has since become a staple of Australia's currency system. But today we're focusing on the 20-cent coin, minted in 2001. On the surface, it might seem like just another regular coin, but if you dig a little deeper, you'll see it's got some serious collector appeal. The 20-cent coin from 2001 features the iconic Australian coat of arms on the reverse side. On the obverse, you'll find the portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, which is common to most Australian coins. But here's the thing. This coin has something special. It was part of a series of coins that saw a slight change in minting techniques and materials. While there is rare design or major error like you might find with other commemorative coins, the 200 120-cent coin is still holding significant value in today's market, especially in fine or uncirculated condition. So why is the 200 120-cent coin worth more today? Well, there are a few reasons. First, the demand for Australian coins in general has risen over the years as more people get into coin collecting. The 2001 coin, in particular, is sought after by collectors who specialize in coins from the 2000s. Although this coin is as rare as others, its status as a part of the Australian currency system means it's still a valuable find, especially if it's in good condition. Condition is absolutely key when it comes to the value of any coin. Coins that are in fine condition, meaning they have little to wear and are well preserved, are worth much more than those that show significant signs of age or damage. An uncirculated coin, which has never been used in circulation, will command the highest prices. So, if you happen to come across a 200 120-cent coin in fine condition or better, you're looking at a potentially big payout. How much can you expect to get for the 200 120-cent coin today? In fine condition, you might see it fetching anywhere from $4,000 in the current market. However, if you have an uncirculated specimen, it could go for $5,000 or more, sometimes even higher depending on demand. The exact value will depend on factors like demand, condition, and even the current state of the coin market. But if you happen to find one of these coins in pristine shape, you could be looking at a nice profit. How can you tell if your 200 120-cent coin is worth more than face value? First, check for wear. If the coin has lost its sharpness or detail, it's likely worth only its face value. However, if the coin is in excellent or near perfect condition, it's worth taking a second look. Additionally, check the edges and the quality of the minting. Any unusual markings or imperfections might reduce the value, but a well-preserved coin with minimal wear can fetch a decent price. Now, if you found a 200 120-cent coin in fine or uncirculated condition and you're ready to sell, there are a few places you can check out. Online marketplaces like eBay are a great option for reaching a large audience of collectors. You can also visit local coin dealers or even attend coin shows to get a more direct offer. Just be sure to do your research first, as prices can vary based on where you sell. And that's it for today's deep dive into the Australian 20-cent coin from 2001. Remember, when it comes to coin collecting, condition is everything. If you're new to the hobby, start by doing your research and learning about the history and characteristics of each coin in your collection. you never know. Your next find could be worth more than you think. Next up, the 2007 Canadian 25-cent coin, also known as the quarter. Now, this coin is not just any regular quarter. It's worth far more than face value today if you have one in good condition. So, let's dive into why this particular quarter might just be sitting on a small fortune. First things first, let's take a quick look at the 2007 Canadian 25-cent coin. This coin features a design that's part of Canada's regular circulation series, but in 2007, there were some interesting things happening with the Canadian Mint, and this particular quarter has a story of its own that could make it valuable today. Okay, so let's set the stage. The 2007 Canadian quarter is part of Canada's annual series of commemorative coins. However, what makes this particular quarter stand out is its limited production and certain characteristics that can push its value well beyond the 25-cent mark. But what exactly makes this quarter special? And how can it be worth more than face value? One major factor in its value is the condition of the coin. Like any collectible item, coins in excellent condition, especially those that are uncirculated, can be worth a lot more than coins that are worn down or damaged. For example, if you find a 2007 quarter that's in uncirculated condition, meaning it looks like it just came out of the mint, you're looking at a coin worth significantly more than just 25 cents. In fact, depending on the grade and the market at the time, it could fetch anywhere from $4,000 or even more. Yes, you heard that right. An uncirculated 2007 quarter could be worth up to $5,000, sometimes even more in certain markets. So why is that? Well, let's talk about rarity and demand. The Canadian Mint produces millions of coins each year, and not every coin makes it into the hands of collectors. As a result, coins in mint condition that are rare or were produced in limited quantities can sometimes skyrocket in value. Now, some of you might be wondering, how do I know if my 2007 quarter is worth more than 25 cents? Great question. Let me show you how to assess the value of your coin. First, look for any signs of wear. If your quarter has been heavily circulated, like many coins often are, it may have scratches, nicks, or fading on the design. These things higher its value. However, if the design is still sharp and the coin has minimal wear, you may be looking at something quite valuable. Now, if you think your 2007 coin might be in good enough condition to be worth more than face value, how can you find out? The best way is to check with a professional. You can take your coin to a local coin dealer or get it graded by a trusted service like the Numismatic Guarantee Corporation or the professional coin grading service .ai. A proper grade can really help you understand its worth. Grading services will evaluate the coin based on factors like its visual appearance, how well the design stands out, and the overall condition of the metal. Coins with higher grades, like MS65 or above, will definitely fetch higher prices on the market. To give you a clearer picture, let's look at some examples from the market. A 2007 uncirculated quarter can go for $6,000 or more, but if you have a special error coin, such as one with a unique minting mistake or design flaw, that could send the price up even higher. These error coins are rare, and collectors often pay top dollar for them. Some of the most valuable coins in the world are those with unique mistakes, like a double-struck design or missing lettering. While these are rare, it's definitely worth checking your coins for any abnormalities that could increase their value. So, in short, while a regular 2007 Canadian 25-cent coin might be worth much today if it's in worn condition, if you have a coin in good to excellent shape, or even a special error coin, there's definitely the potential to turn that quarter into something much more valuable. Who knew your pocket change could be worth so much? Thanks for tuning into today's video on the 2007 Canadian 25-cent coin. If you found this information helpful, make sure to give us a thumbs up and subscribe for more coin collecting tips. Do you have any 2007 quarters or other rare coins lying around? Let us know in the comments below. We'd love to hear about your finds.